Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included with me, your host, Luckymarine, and we, eventually got that switched off. Good. And we are taking apart all of this. And I'm vomiting. Only a little bit of vomit though, so that's fine. Let's deconstruct gas pipes. Deconstruct all of these and wire it up again. Now that everything's built, we'll be able to link stuff into each other properly. And yeah, it turned into 100% stress colony again. But things just weren't getting done otherwise. People were here and just being touched all day, every day. Like it was just, it was silly. It was silly. Can you not get through this? Let's mop that. Can you not get through here? Yeah, I know it's fairly bad. Oh, there we go. Many hands and all that. Light the work. Good stuff. So, let's link this up properly then, shall we? Yeah, granite. No. Not liquid pipe. Insular pipe. Granite. In there. Out there. Back in. In. I don't know why I went up there. It seemed pretty. So I did it. Just for the prettiness. Alright, try that one on for size, and let's prioritise all of this to be done soon. Game, please don't crash after I've done all that. Now sometimes the gas pipes can do weird things if you're trying to build them at the same time as the stuff that they plug into. You have to build like the gas pump first, or you have to build the thermal regulator first and then plumb it up gas wise. Or I might just have loads of stuff wrong. Let's not overwrite the fact that I might have loads of stuff wrong. Yep, you're all the right way around, apparently. Alright. Shouldn't take them too long to do this. All the stuff was already on the floor. Taking them up. Yep, we've not killed you just yet, but soon. Soon. No, let's get this done. I have a little time for your shenanigans. Right, they're not going to run off to bed. Might run to the toilet though. Well, narcoleptic person might run off to bed. Alright, I think that is it. So, turn on, turn on, turn on, and you turn on. But we will need some sort of power build up. Three people? Three people. We need a vent on here. We need a vent on here. Uber quick time. There we go. Does it work? It's getting through and splitting. This might be a no. No, I think that's a no. What are you doing? Turn you off. And you. And this. And this. Stress vomiting, that is fine. So, what do we need? What do we need indeed? In, out, split. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't want to be running 17. But then is there a way to put the gas through and then through again, but then split off the colder stuff? At the moment there isn't, because things don't change state in the pipes. So you can have steam at 12 degrees and it'll still be steam. It won't change into water. You can have steam at minus 200 and something degrees, but it won't change state. So it's not like put filter on and filter out oxygen, or filter out this or filter out that, because it doesn't turn into oxygen until it's plopped out of this vent. Let's deconstruct these. And deconstruct just gas pipes. How do we do this? How do we do this? Wait, what? What are you deconstructing? Not the actual. All right. Okay. Deconstruct that bit of pipe. Whew. Right. So, plan B. Plan B. Plan B will be some sort of, I don't know, because filters don't work. I cancel that deconstruction. Cancel you. Cancel you. I don't want the actual thing deconstructed, just the stuff that's around it. Nope. Right, so with this we're back to our old, it'll just go through in one big cycle. And then it'll go into this chamber. If we deconstruct you, let's try that. And have this running. So we'll have super cold. We might move the pump further down as well. So I'll turn you on. And you on. And you on. And you on. So we'll have cold contaminated oxygen getting pumped into this room. We'll have it pumped out of this room and then pumped back in again. So at some stage it'll get sucked up somewhere as oxygen, and this is where it'll get filtered out here. It'll get filtered out. Have I done that wrong? I've done this wrong. I have done this wrong, and now it's built into a room. Oh, happy days. Alright, go do that. Has this not been turned on yet? No power. No power for why? Ah, balls. Alright, let's power you up. There. Go do that. And this one that you've missed. There's a priority 9 as well. Where's the other one? Where are you? What are you doing? So, what's this? Should be contaminated oxygen, quite cold. Fair enough. You get vented out into this room. Doesn't take long for you to get sucked into this and pumped back into a system. Alright, let's deconstruct. Great. that's what I didn't want. Deconstruct you. Nope. Cancel. Deconstruct just the gas pipes. Pumping chlorine into the base. That's exactly what we need. Can think of nothing better. Someone, can you? Yeah, we're quite power hungry now. Let's start turning stuff off. Can you not get to this? Deconstruct. Gas pipes. Gas overlay. Come and do your job. Yeah, I know they're not doing their job. Get up and do stuff. Well, I'm trying to make them do it. Honestly, I am. They just won't. Right. You. Just oxygen. Everything else. Into there. And let's do this. Let's do this pretty quickly. What sort of temperatures are we looking at down here? Solid carbon dioxide. Solid carbon dioxide. Solid carbon dioxide. Well, that's alright. Alright, we don't need you anymore. That's okay, you can vomit as much as you want. You are not getting any sympathy from me. Alright. You're already on. Then you're on. Then you're on. Then you're on. I think. Maybe. Perhaps. And maybe another wheel. Made of the finest iron. There we go. And connect it up. Whenever you've done stuff in your face. Alright, so that should be what's going on here? How are you overpressurized? There's no liquid around. You. How are you overpressurized? Iron ore at 126 degrees Celsius. Well, that'll make it nice and warm. Alright, so the plan was we're actually making steam down here. Oh dear. The plan was kind of mobs as in multiples in here, and we pull the contaminated. We just don't have enough mobs here now. With 3, fair enough. With 1, no. And they seem to, yeah, I know that they have a tendency to sit themselves in the door and then get squished. It was terrible. It was terrible. Along with this pump here, which is pumping out the contaminated oxygen from like the toilet area and such into this room, which would have held containers with slime in them, etc, etc. From this room out and into our thermoregulators. Thermoregulators, we tried to wire them up in such a way that on exiting one they were split and fed back into each other, but that just didn't work. Probably needs a little bit more tinkering, I don't know. So we modified the idea so that we just plop out cool contaminated oxygen into here and suck it straight back up, put it back into this room where it gets fed back into the system, hoping that the second time it went through the system it'd be cold enough that it would feed back into this room as liquid oxygen and then be able to be split off to be fed into the main base. As it is, we have solid carbon dioxide, and a backup because this is all now overpressurized. At 94 degrees Celsius. It'd need to go through 3 times, I think. 3 times. Yeah, we should have set out. We should have set out early on to just go full stress. This works. This definitely works. This has been great. I would definitely use this again. I would definitely use this again. This got rid of anything and everything that we pumped into this tiny little chamber. This isolating, because there's no need to physically get to the electrolyzers. So wall them into a room with a pump and just forget about them. Pump off your oxygen hydrogen mix to a filter. Filter off the oxygen into your base, filter off the hydrogen into a valve first that's regulated so you can get the most out of your hydrogen generator. And it's just all one system, and it works. Do wall off your hydrogen generator though, because you do not want this air in here getting too hot. And if you open it up to this stuff, 65 degrees Celsius, even hotter in places. The actual hydrogen generator himself is 926. I mean, these are quite warm themselves, but still. Yeah, isolate your hydrogen generator in its own little room, its own little space. Thermally insulate it in if you need to, if that's a concern. But yeah, I'd definitely use that again. I'll use the valve system to feed your electrolyzers. So you get 10 kilogram lumps. Alright, 7. You get 10 kilogram lumps of water coming down here, and you end up halving and half and half and half until you hit the valve. And the valve allows 1 kilogram lumps through at a time. Or should do. it should do, but it's not right now. 1 kilogram lumps. There are issues when you're saving a game and you load back in, or when you get later on into a game, where things start to break. But when we checked early on, these were coming through 1 kilogram lumps. At far less of a rate than they are here. But it's the alpha, and that's why you play the game. But I think the beta for the next update is available tomorrow, actually, the 15th. I think on the Steam you have to opt into it through properties and such. And so I'm going to do that tonight. And I mean, if it's up tomorrow, it's up tomorrow. If it takes another day or two, then fair enough. But yeah, looking forward to the next update. Looking forward to the ice biome. Looking forward to the steam geysers, whichever way you want to say it, I'm sure it's fine. Looking forward to new mechanics. Looking forward to better heat interchanges. Yeah, this was me just sort of tinkering around. I'd kind of, it's very much an itch, oxygen not included, and it kind of, you can put it down for a couple of days, but you suddenly think of something one day and you're like, right, I'm going to check and see if this actually works. And so you get 3-4 hours in and everything descends into madness. And there's you do learn bits and pieces, but then you're like, well, if I was to do it again, I'd do it like this. If I was to do it again, I'd do it like this. And then on your 5th series, you're like, if I was to do it again, I'd do it like this. And you take away every single time. You take away something that really works and that you really like. Like these. I really like these. I really like this. I really like this and this. I really like this. Don't like these. I don't like having to deal with stress. I think it robs you of far too much time. I think you get a far more done, and with the mesh tiles and the utilization of the vomit and the urine, you can still have quite a clean base because it all just collects in the bottom. But yeah, if you do want to run stress free, if you do want to collect the contaminated oxygen, this is a good idea. But yeah, I think we'll leave this one here. I think we just killed off too many mobs. I think I killed off too many mobs. The first one down here, I had no idea what happened to him. The one that was down here, again, no idea what happened to him. I don't know if he got walled in or walled out, or I don't know, but he was here and then he wasn't. And then we were left with 2. And one got squished in this doorway, and the other one's just not producing enough. Yeah, it's just not producing enough. We had the same issue in our last run through. There was a mob, and we did go in and pump the contaminated oxygen out. It just wasn't enough. And if you were proper going to go, if you're going to go and properly make a mob farm, then I think it would require somebody to die, because when someone dies, they make 3 mobs from their carcass. So maybe have like a graveyard somewhere, because you are going to lose people on a long run through. You're going to lose at least 1. So make a room with a dedicated tasteful memorial. When the person dies, put them in there. Once you put them in there, disassemble the tasteful memorial so the body's still on the floor, and then 3 mobs will pop out. I think that's going to be how you do it. Unless you're heartless and you just lock them in a room and gas them with chlorine or something. Or just leave them there to die. Which I couldn't do. Because of reasons and such. But yeah, it was another experience, and I learnt something. We learnt lots. And hopefully we can carry some of that on into the next update, which is out very soon. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you've taken some ideas away. I hope it's made you laugh. It has made me laugh. It has. Alright, so for last time, from Bertie, who we recruited to kill her off, but who I couldn't kill off. From Blanche, who has a really, really wide mouth, actually. Really wide mouth. 20 kilograms. 20 kilograms is the volume of fluid that they vomit up. 20 kilograms each. Oh yeah. Heidi with a K. And I'm from Longley. That is us for this playthrough, I believe. And yeah, from the one remaining Morb that actually survived. Count his lucky stars that we have no more interactions with him, because he's seen what we do to his mates. And the hatch that's not open. It's not awake today. that will be us. Overall, we did a good job of keeping our breathable oxygen in a very confined space, and then use it, using the airlock to keep the contaminated oxygen out, controlling it in a tiny little room, and then we would have been chucking it. You get what we were doing. Alright, so until the next playthrough, which will definitely now be the update so soon, that's it from me. So until then, do take care.